plus 26 out today, out at the range. Just measured off 25 meters. Gonna do some sighting in. So this is our third attempt at doing the summer shoot. Been inundated with a plethora of problems, but hopefully today we got it all worked out. So the first two we're going to do, we got the Ruger 1022 takedown set up with its optic. Brought two types of ammo today, Blazer and Federal match. I don't care for the Federal match, but I got a ton of it I got to waste off, so I brought some out. And of course the second gun we got today is the Henry AR7. As you can see, same optic, decked out and ready to go. So let's give it a whirl. I'm going to sight these two guns in. I got two sight-in targets set up. I'm going to dial them in, make sure they're sighted in. Then I've got some paper targets, the smaller ones. I'm going to set up 3 for each, and we will tabulate the score from there. Here we go. Okay, the Ruger and the AR7 are sighted in. So initial sight-in was up there. Brought it in. Brought it into there. Tuned it up a little bit more. 3 shots there. 3 shots there. 1 shot there. So I would say that's sighted in. AR7, that's actually fairly good out of with the scope just on it. Was just the bore sighting. So I had to bring her down. And I brought it in a little tighter than that. And 3 shots there. 1 shot there. So I would say they're both sighted in. So I'll put up some targets. Okay. We will. I set up 3 10-inch targets for each. Ruger 1, 2, and 3. AR7 1, 2, and 3. And here we go with the AR7. Well, it's 3 targets for the accuracy competition. Let's see how she goes. Just checking the barrel nut because they seem to be moving a little bit more than I expect them to. There we go. Alright, here we go with the Ruger. Doing its 3 targets. Gotta move my elevation down substantially. So I found something interesting with the AR7 in that as I was working my way through the magazine, it would start shooting lower. So the first couple shots would be in the bullseye, and then they would start crawling down, which I found very interesting. Alright, here we go with the Ruger. 10 rounds per target. There we go. Alright, so here's the 25 meter shot. So here's the AR7. The first target, first shot was in the bullseye, and then they all started falling down from there. Second target, first couple were in the bullseye, and then they started to drop down from there. Third target, there was a bunch in the bullseye, but then they still started to drop down after that. it was strange that they were, after the first couple of shots, they would start dropping. I wonder if it has something to do with that plastic shroud on the barrel, and it's quite hot out today. It's going to be getting close to 30 by now. Okay, so Ruger. Ruger did a lot better. Actually, it did very similar to what it did in the open sights. So, first target, had one flyer there. Second target, had 2 flyers. Funny enough, the high right one was the first shot. Then the following 8 were all in the bullseye, and then the 10th shot was high and right again. And here's the third target. Again, one of the shots was high and right. So, I'm going to guess that those are probably me. Or no, it's the ammo. It's always the ammo, right? So I'll take these off, and I'll take them home and I'll measure them. Alright, well, while I'm taking off the other targets for the Ruger and the AR7, I decided I'm going to do the Chiappa while I'm here as well. So, set up its sight-in target and its 3 accuracy targets. Alright, like I was saying, since everything is running so smooth and fast today, I thought I would try and do the Chiappa Little Badger today. So, I had a old, like 2x7 Bushnell from 1984, originally off my original 1022 when I was like 14. So that was the scope I threw in with this one. It's been with it for a while, but I haven't used it, so I'm going to try it out. If it doesn't work that well, then I'll redo the competition. I'll pull one of the scopes off the other ones and do it with that one. But I'm going to give this one a go because this is the scope that I put with it. So. And it's going to stay with it anyway, even after the competition, so I might as well use it. As you can see, I added some paracord and also a knife. Ooh! All right, this one will take a little bit longer because it's single shot, but I'm looking forward to this one. Chiappa Little Badger. Set this up a bit so we can have a look at it here. So this is just sighting it in. Oh, the scope is much smaller than the other ones. Alright, here we go. Well, well, well. Look who came out to play. Marlin Papoose. Let's get her going. 25 meters. Let's sight her in. Alright, this is the Chiappa at 25 scoped. 10 rounds. 10 rounds. 10 rounds. Yeah. You say what you will. Papoose is the best, Ruger's the best. You just can't beat a single shot for accuracy. Now, it took me as long to do the 3 rifles as it did to do the Chiappa because I had to, you have to reload between each shot, but the accuracy it speaks for itself. If you want to put food on the table in a survival situation, how can you beat that? That's just, it's an end game right there, people. Alright. I'm going to go back and do the Papoose. Alright, we're all set up to go and do the Papoose. Okay, so we sighted in the Chiappa Little Badger with 3 rounds. 1, 2, 3. We went into doing its targets. So then I did the Papoose on the same one, and brand new scope on there. So walked it in. Then 3 rounds. 5 rounds, and 5 or I think that's 6 rounds. So I'm going to call that one scoped in. We're going to go back and do its test now. All right, Marlin Papoose. This is the accuracy test. Target number 1. Alright. Marlin Papoose. So, target number 1. Target number 2. Target number 3. Well, there's the sexy class photo. All done. The accuracy test for the summertime 25 meters. Use some sort of music. Anyway, we're done. Alright, back at home, I just scored the 12 targets. It's funny, it seems as though I can't count because some of the targets would have more than 10 and some of them would have less than 10. But they all equaled out to be 30 for each. So the targets, the scoring would have been 100 for each target. So for all 3 targets would have been 300 points. The Marlin Papoose did 275 out of 300. The Chiappa Little Badger did 289 out of 300. The AR7 by Henry did 259 out of 300. And the Ruger 1022 takedown did 287 out of 300. So that would be first place, second place, third place, fourth place. So Chiappa Little Badger, Ruger right behind it, and then your Papoose, and then the Henry AR7 bringing up the fourth.